How to extend offers to candidates the right way. There's right ways and there's wrong ways. I want to get into that with you next. See, one of the things that you want to be careful of, especially if your candidate is gainfully employed and maybe came through a recruiter or maybe you approached through who do you know, through another third party. You're approaching them on your own or you're approaching them through a recruiter, but the person's gainfully employed. In other words, they're not on the job market, they're not looking, they're not out of work, they're working. So one of the things you want to avoid with those specific types of candidates is to not play games. Don't play games when you're putting together the offer and extending an offer to a candidate like that. You have to make sure that you give it your best shot up front. Give it your best shot up front. Don't play games. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can get her for this much, and then see what happens if she negotiates, and then we'll see if we. Give it your best shot up front. Well, I know she has 3 weeks vacation, but we're gonna try to offer her 2, and then tell her she can have Christmas. How many times as a professional executive search firm have I had situations where they could have got the president, vice president, executive like this if they just made a good offer and played no games with it? Too many times, be it HR or whoever it is within your company, possibly. Not saying your company necessarily, but this happens out there. Is they want to play games with it. Always when extending offers to candidates, give it your best shot up front. Make sure there is a deadline. You don't want open-ended offers. Make sure you spell it out in a one-page memo form, on your letterhead or email, one-pager. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Make sure you spell out all the details of the offer clearly. Base, company car, no car, health insurance, 401k, bonuses, vacation, relocation expenses if there's relocation expenses, everything. How many weeks paid vacation? Spell everything out, okay? Some people don't want to write it down. I don't want to write it down because they may shop it around. They're going to shop it around. If they're a game player and they're going to shop it around whether you put it in writing or not. I mean, if they're playing games with you, they're going to shop it around whether you put your offer in writing or not. This is what I'm talking about. Don't play any games. Just extend a good offer, good bump, 5 to 10% locally, a relocation, 15-20% increase. Typically, that's what we see. Spell everything out, put it in writing, either memo form or on your letterhead, written, however you would do that. And the most important thing is to make sure you put a deadline on it that you need to know by such and such, by Friday at the end of the business day. Put a deadline on it and make sure you don't play any games, and make sure you give it your best shot up front. You don't want to go back and forth with the candidate. Well, we'll offer him 75, and he comes back 80. We want to see if he negotiates, what kind of negotiating skills he has. No. That's called playing games with your offers. You don't want to go back and forth like this. Not a good way to start a relationship with a new company if you're a candidate, and a new candidate if you're a company. So don't play games when you're extending your offers. Give it your best shot up front. Make sure there's a deadline. Spell it out in written form. And that will help you. That tip alone will help you secure more candidates than you know. So I hope this helps all of you guys out there, all of you companies that are having issues with candidate turndowns, and going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and then just giving up because you're tired of going back and forth and back and forth. So I hope this helps out you guys. Good luck to all you guys. If you need professional recruiting help, if you're at your company, go to thepalumbocompany.com. We look forward to hearing from you. We look forward to working with you soon. Now that the video is over, why don't you head on over to thepalumbocompany.com and learn more about our firm. Our job at our firm is to help construction firms grow by attracting the right candidates that can make an impact and a difference to their firm. So if you want to learn more about our company and whether or not we can help you, head on over to the Palumbo Company now. I look forward to seeing you over there, and I look forward to speaking with you and working with you soon.